Hello everyone, and welcome back to Quest for Glory 4! Shadows of Darkness. So, I have to stop and remember where we're at this point. I think it's day 4? Yeah, sunset of day 4. What to do? I feel like the game's a little loud. I haven't changed any settings since the last time I played. So I might start playing and then change my mind and put the volume back up. But whatever. Hey, it's the hawk that I totally forgot to look at while I was there. So again, I feel like at the moment,
the tree feels as though it's covered with a...
In regards to, what there is to do, of the things that I'm supposed to have done at this point, I feel like we've done more than that. I don't really think there's too much more that we can really do at this point. I mean, there is some things that we can't hide. This is one of the enemies in the game that definitely is not easier to fight with magic, because they are very, very fast creatures. But yeah, that's an Ekritar.
Searching for the fallen beast, you find nothing of value. Unless you were planning to start a flea circus.
Check the time again. Let's do a quick rest. There we go. Get it into sunset. And well, if it's sunset, let's take another quick rest.
After some...
So that's night.
A shiver of cold comes over you. You sense no danger, but even so, you find yourself afraid.
There is one for whom I weep. She lies in her watery grave, her heart broken by a lover untrue. Speak with the gypsies on how to free her spirit. Free the Rusalka and heal her sorrow.
Ooh. Alright. Well, it seems pretty nice out here, so let's take a sleep.
You are flying in the very source of all magic. You are filled with power and the knowledge of how to use it. You create flowers dancing around you. Trees fill their branches with magical fruit as you touch them. You dance in a circle, and the very ground itself radiates peace and harmony. You sing the message of your heart, and the magic echoes around you a song of love and happiness. Then you realize that it is not you doing this. It was someone else, back in time. You hear that voice calling you again. Darkness surrounds you, eats at you. The voice calls out again, and you are afraid. It calls from the center of the darkness, drawing you nearer and nearer. The darkness sucks at you, pulling you towards the voice as it flays all warmth and life from you. You scream!
Oof.
You gradually wake, shaking off the shreds of dreams that cling to your memory.
Oof. Well then.
Look, he is safely locked away. We should wait a bit to see if the gravedigger shows up.
Well, there you go. Igor's missing. That ties it. The little weasel never goes anywhere, for crying out loud.
Yeah, except when he's with that wacko, crazy, cuckoo doctor. Why else would that gypsy be so darn close to town? He got a taste for meat.
Gypsy.
It was a full moon outside last night, I'm telling ya.
Here, somebody's going to jail. Justice must be served, even for that little gravedigger.
Justice? We don't even know if a crime has really been committed. Just relax, go home or to the inn. The gypsy goes nowhere. We can decide what to do later.
But we...
Later, go home.
Seems something happened last night. Hello.
You say hello to the group.
The stranger. Have you heard that Igor was killed and we...
Will you stop saying that? We only know that Igor is missing.
But we already have Igor's murderer.
We have a gypsy, that is all.
But you know that all gypsies are werewolves.
Are they?
I do not know that, and neither do any of you. If you would stop listening to old wives' tales and start thinking, you'd realize only that the gravedigger is missing, and all else is in your imaginations.
You ask if you can help in the investigation. After all, you are a bona fide hero.
We already have the murderer.
We ourselves have solved this.
We are the heroes here.
Look, if you can prove one way or another what happened to Igor, I would be glad of it. I do not like blaming someone for a crime that may not even have been committed.
Alright. Let's ask about
A
Gypsy.
gypsy was found right outside the town gates. We brought him here for questioning.
Why don't you have a bake sale, pal, and send away for a clue? Everyone knows that gypsies are werewolves.
Yeah, little Igor was somebody's Big Mac, and you want us to just go home?
That werewolf is a danger to us all. Think of our families and our mistresses.
I really want to know
Endangered
what happened with the voice acting here.
The gypsy is securely locked up. He will not get away.
I really wish I knew what happened with the voice acting. What's going on?
None of your...
Perfect. The gravedigger Igor's been killed.
And we captured a werewolf.
Listen, I'm telling you, Igor's death
Oh, hey, there
must be
it is.
avenged.
Go home. Just go home, all of you. You do not know the truth yet.
Is that a voice
We're
clip?
gonna make the little gypsy tell the truth, don't you worry.
Yeah, let's see how much lying he does after we take his teeth out by hand.
Dimitri, dude, listen, we...
No.
Whoops. Oh well.
The gravedigger was missing last night.
And we matriculated on down to the cemetery to search, see?
Yeah, but we didn't have far to go. Just outside town, we caught ourselves a werewolf.
Yeah, but we found no trace of poor old Igor.
Enough! Igor is missing. We do not know what happened to him. I
Burgermeister?
am trying to do the job to which I was appointed. I am trying to make certain that justice...
Justice. Justice schmustice, Einstein. Was it justice that little Igor was murdered and wound up the blue plate special?
Yeah, the murderer was caught, and I want to hit him. Let the punishment begin.
Right. Dan will have justice.
Am I the Burgomaster or am I not? I have said all that there is to be said about this subject.
Ask him about
Werewolves are
werewolves.
mere peasant tales.
You want to see a peasant tale, pal? Look, we all know that werewolves are real.
Yeah, I saw the movie. They turn into wolves by the full moon.
They are harmed only by silver in wolf form.
They're allergic to wolfsbane.
There's a poem about it, okay? Even a man who's pure in heart.
And says his prayers by night.
Enough! Enough! It is all hearsay and speculation.
Speculation.
May become a wolf when the wolfbane blooms.
Oh, that's beautiful. And the autumn moon is bright.
Or so the charming legend says.
Alright, let's talk to these people. Ask about werewolf.
Hold it, Slick. Don't you know what a werewolf is? A man who turns into a wolf.
I mean, there's
Yeah,
quite a
but
lot
it's
more to
something
it than
at
that.
night, you know? It's the full moon that does it.
Still, a lot more to
Listen.
it than that.
The werewolf eats children, which don't make him all bad.
Igor was not a child.
Hey, Yuri's daughter was eaten by one, huh?
Ow.
No one knows what happened to Tanya. You cannot say she was eaten.
What else could have happened? I mean, we have the werewolf that did...
It'll break out of your little trick-or-treat jail and eat us all.
Hans, not one word about Tanya eaten by a werewolf will you make to Yuri. He and Bella have been hurt too deeply. As you are a man, do not open the wounds again.
Well, I'll tell you what, you suit yourself, pal. But at least they can be avenged now upon the werewolf.
Gravedigger.
The gravedigger's missing.
I mean, we looked everywhere. He's usually under my wife's bed.
Huh?
We even tried to talk to that quack Dr. Cranium.
That ridiculous doorbell.
It's not that hard.
At first, we thought he might be lost.
Then we found the gypsy.
The gypsy did it. He toasted Igor.
Yeah, and then he ate him. Check his breath. It smells like Igor.
Poor Igor.
Alrighty. Ask about Gypsy.
I'm telling you, gypsies are werewolves.
Yeah, gypsies are all tramps
Oops.
and thieves.
Gypsies cannot be trusted.
I think we're fixing to have one less gypsy around here.
Alright, well, guess we can't really say goodbye, so I guess we'll just head off. Let's see. Let's go ahead and save it here.
Calm down, everyone. Give me a little more time.
Yeah, well, that's all well and good, Gandhi, but we have waited long enough.
Yeah, he's right. I got first dibs. That gypsy's gonna pay.
That gypsy's gonna make Joan of Arc look like a piker. He's gonna burn at the stake.
Yes, yes. If I cannot find out what happened to Igor before tomorrow, you shall have your burning.
Let's go see if we can talk to Gypsy
The
himself.
gravedigger is missing, and the gypsy just happened to be near the front gate when we were searching for Igor. He
What
is
the heck?
suspected of being a werewolf and of having eaten Igor.
What was with the audio there? Let's talk to the Gypsy. He looks funny.
Gypsy looks at you with disdain.
Right.
The gypsy spits in your general direction. The gypsy glares at you in sullen silence.
Well then, that was non-beneficial. Maybe we can talk to him
You can
without
talk
the
to
other
the
people.
gypsy yourself. He hasn't said much to anyone. Sometimes I think Mordavia is cursed. We live with so much real and present danger that we start to imagine things and overreact. Just because some folks find a gypsy when Igor is missing, they blame the gypsy. Now everyone in town thinks the gypsy...
Whoops.
Sometimes I... Just because some folks find a gypsy when Igor is missing, they blame the gypsy. Now everyone in town thinks the gypsy is a raving werewolf out to eat us all. They act like frightened fools. I'm
Burgermeister.
not certain what to do. I don't think that the gypsy had anything to do with Igor, but unless there is some real proof, the gypsy will burn. I can't leave the gypsy here by himself, yet someone needs to find out about Igor. Everyone else in town just assumes the gypsy is guilty.
How about Igor?
Igor is missing, and the townspeople seem sure that this gypsy is the cause. I am not so sure myself, but there's very little I can do until Igor is found.
Alright. Let's say the
It will
gypsy's
take
innocent.
more than talk to set the gypsy free.
Alright, well,
If you really
say
are
goodbye.
a hero, why don't you do something about this situation? Why don't you... Why... Oh, never mind. Just go.
don't worry. I will
It is
fix the
possible that the
situation.
gravedigger is still alive. If you are going wandering outside of town, please watch for him. Calm down, everyone. Give me a little more time.
I think this is the same line.
That's all.
Yeah,
That gypsy's going.
Yeah, that's the same set of lines. Alright. Go ahead and do a quick save. And the reason for that is...
Up.
we can go ahead and, you know, skip to the next day. Just to see what happens if we don't save Igor. Actually, I think we even have to actually skip 2 days. Even though it says, you know, the next day, I think that we actually have to skip 2 days. There we go, everybody's asleep.
That didn't do. Somebody might see you during the.
I might see you during the day.
Somebody might see. That
It's not even daytime anymore.
shiver of.
I think this is the same one because we haven't done anything for the Rizalka yet. I just want to sleep in bed. There you go.
That did. You're getting some good climbing practice. You're.
Oh, apparently I don't have enough climbing skill. Interesting. Well, whatever.
You.
Fellas, the only good werewolf is a dead werewolf, I always say.
Oh, let's do
that
these
gypsy should be
since
wrapped up real good for what he did to poor
we
little
won't
Igor.
see them normally.
He must be burned. I know it ain't politically correct, but it's the only way to kill a gypsy.
Dmitri says you all do not know what happened to old Igor. He may be alive somewhere, unable to get back to town.
Bull Pucky. If he were alive, a night outside town would kill him.
Yeah, and how do you explain that not exactly cuddly werewolf we caught?
How do you know that the gypsy is a werewolf, huh? Has anyone seen him change form?
How do you know the gypsy isn't a werewolf? I know he ain't exactly a rocket scientist, but he's not gonna change form while we're watching him, is he?
Gypsy
I
prisoner.
don't know if I mentioned this yet, but we captured the gypsy ourselves, Yuri.
You told me that several times.
Hey, the little weasel was pretty doggone surprised when we nabbed him.
Yeah, he didn't expect us to be so strong, handsome, and brave.
Looks like those Thigh Master workout sessions really paid off.
Old Dmitri the Burgermeister has him locked up fit and proper.
Dmitri said that as soon as that gypsy turned into a wolf, he'd send us a fax.
Yeah, and he wouldn't even charge admission.
I really want to know about the
Wolves are a terrible curse.
voice acting.
Yeah, even if the gravedigger survived, he'd turn into a werewolf by night. Ooh, that's spooky.
You know, it's a little hard to imagine Igor as a werewolf.
They sit a while thinking about a werewolf named Igor, and chuckle once in a while.
Boy, rather him than me, but I gotta tell you, that gravedigger must have faced a terrible death.
Oh, I tell you, it's rough. Torn to shreds by a ferocious werewolf.
He must have been scared to death.
I mean, if he was a werewolf, though, then why was he in human form outside at night?
I'll tell you, you should have seen us putting the collar on that little weasel gypsy. We were bodacious.
He couldn't get away from us. I felt like Eric Estrada.
Of course, it did kind of help that the Burgermeister grabbed him first.
You tell them that the gypsy could be innocent.
Hold it a second, Perry Mason. If the gypsy didn't kill the gravedigger, then who did?
Perry Mason.
Yeah, I mean, what happened to Igor? And why is there no body remaining?
Listen, if you think the gypsy's innocent, how come you aren't out trying to find Igor's body?
Alright.
You un-
That's about all there is to it.
Unfortunately,
It's actually quite solid. Oops. Clicked on the wrong thing. Sleep until morning.
as you sleep, you dream about voices again.
What is it? Where is he?
He is sleeping. Most people do that at night, remember?
I don't. Remember
Stop playing
this.
with him. We can easily bend him to our will.
You are not to go near him, do you understand? I am not playing with him. It is very important for me to establish a good relationship with him. Besides, he will need the help of others to accomplish our mission. The more friends he makes, the better.
Friends, bah! You told me yourself that the townspeople distrust him. How is he supposed to make these friends?
You forget, he is a hero. I am certain he will do something to gain their trust.
You are a fool if you still think you can use him without controlling him first. You know what happened to me.
You are the fool. I know how to manipulate men. After all, even you must now do as I say.
The voices fade off.
Wonder if there was a previous
Awaken
one.
as the sun begins.
I've never seen that in all of my time playing Quest for Glory 4. I'm curious if there's a... Like, if I were to go back and sleep during the night, the other days, if
I
there would
say
be...
we toast the little weasel now!
Yeah, you're right. Let's make sure that monster can't harm anybody, except maybe my wife. Again!
Let's burn the bozo right here.
No, I will not allow it. Hey, you said that we should wait for proof that Igor was killed.
Right, where's Igor, if he's not dead?
That killer's gotta pay for Igor's death.
Please, give me more time. Wait at least until tomorrow before burning the gypsy. What are you, a broken record over here? We can't wait much longer. He's gotta fry!
Alrighty. So yeah, there is another, like, day in the cycle. Yeah, I really wanted to just show what happens if you don't save Igor. That's alright. It shouldn't take too long. Nice thing about Quest for Glory 4 is that you can just spam the rest button. And it's not hard, you know, to rest. So, on the door.
The
And suddenly-
townspeople follow you into the...
Everybody's here.
You unlock...
Alright, now we should be able to get the scene I wanted, though. Sleep until morning.
As you sleep, you dream about voices again.
What is it? Where is he?
He is sleeping.
Oh.
Stop
that sounds
playing
fun.
with him. We can...
You are...
Alright. That's interesting. That only happened because of what's currently going on? Is that it?
Pay the innkeeper.
Thank you for your payment.
Oh, yeah, because it's a new week. Here we go.
By my blood and by my death, I curse you all! As I die, so shall you all!
The unjustly executed gypsy's dying curse took you and the villagers with them. That burns you up. Yep. So, that's what happens if you don't save poor Igor. So let's go back to day 5. And, we will go save Igor in the next episode. I do hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, feel free to subscribe. Feel free to check the video description down below for links to the playlist so that you can get caught up on any episodes you might have missed. And I'll see you all next time. See you later.